Now, your 13 First Alert weather forecast.
The last couple of days have pretty much been rinse and repeat. We've had a mainly cloudy sky. We had temperatures that were slightly above average. Today, of course, we still have the cloud cover, but it's looking a little different, and that started last night into early this morning as we had a few more breaks in the clouds than we typically saw over the last couple of mornings. So we started off a little cooler. Now, most places were able to stay in the 20s. There were still a couple spots that managed to dip into the upper teens. Now, for reference, typically in an early December morning, we would wake up to those temperatures in the teens, but last couple of mornings certainly hasn't been the case. We had a lot of upper 20s. We even had a few spots that stayed in the 30s. But back to this morning, most places dipped to the low 20s. Eau Claire's low was 23 degrees. LaCrosse was at 25, and Winona at 27. But now we're expecting to stay cloudy for today, but milder temperatures will still prevail as we have these winds that have picked up more out of the south throughout the course of the morning. Will continue to be the case through the afternoon. Now, sunshine will make a return tomorrow as skies clear out tonight, and that's going to set us up for near record warmth. Hey, how you doing? But for this afternoon, rather, a lot of us are going to hang out in the upper 30s and low 40s as we have that cloud cover hanging around. That's what's going to keep things a little bit cooler. We already have some milder air well above the surface. It's just at the surface, haven't quite caught up just yet. 35 degrees right now in Chippewa Falls as we take a look at our Nicolay Bank sky cam there and can see that cloud cover hanging around. Feels like it's 29 degrees though, as they have those winds at 12 miles per hour. A lot of us mid to upper 30s, and just for reference, this is where most of us topped out at over the last couple of days. 37 right now in LaCrosse and Winona, and 39 in Ellsworth. Most of our winds, they have a little breeze going into the afternoon, as a lot of us between 5 to 15 miles per hour, and a little bit more of a breeze near LaCrosse at 16 miles per hour. Satellite and radar, while we do have the cloud cover hanging around, not quite, or we had a few breaks in the clouds rather, but not really looking at any precipitation in the area. Now, looking ahead to this evening, that's where those clouds push on out and clear us out. Now, we'll have a warmer air mass in place, so despite the fact that we have a mainly clear sky through the overnight, not going to be dipping as far as we did this morning. Looking ahead to tomorrow afternoon, sunshine hangs around for a lot of us. Skycast just picking up on some low-level moisture there, but by tomorrow evening, couple passing clouds. Now, Friday morning, those of us north of I-94 likely seeing some cloud cover in areas to the south holding on to a bit more sunshine, so may even warm up into the mid-50s down that way. But we are on record watch, especially for tomorrow. Our current record, 49 degrees, that was set back in 1916 and actually forecast to get above that. 50 degrees of forecast high for the next couple of days. Friday's record, well, we approach it, likely staying safe with that record of 55 degrees. For today, highs right around the 40-degree mark before dipping to the mid to upper 20s later on tonight. So not as cool despite the fact that we'll have a mainly clear sky. And the next couple of days staying in the low 50s, which is obviously very rare for December. But then we have a cold front set to move through late Friday night into Saturday. Does bring some chances at a few snow showers our way. But then going into next week, it'll keep our temperatures mostly in the low 30s and those overnight lows in the upper teens and low 20s. Now for a Sunshine Award, Mom and Dad would like to nominate Amanda Brantner and says Amanda has started a different career path. She's been in her job for less than 2 months and she received Employee of the Month. Awesome job, Amanda. Keep up the hard work. Now, if you'd like to nominate someone, send us an email or head over to our website at WEAU.com.
Yeah, 50 degrees at this time of year, I guess we'll take it.
I think we will. Now, there's few that want that white Christmas, of course, would like to see some snow in the forecast, but we do have our chances going back and forth a little bit going into Saturday morning.
Right. I think there's still those chances are there.
Yes, they're there.
All right. Thanks, Mike.